If you own anything, like a car or a home, you probably have insurance. If you've ever had to make a claim using your insurance policy, you will quickly discover that insurance is only as good as the company backing it. Jesus never minced words with the Pharisees. He told them, before Moses was, I am. They accused him of blasphemy. This is one of the statements they used in order to have him crucified. God told Moses to go and contend with Pharaoh to have the children of Israel released from slavery. Pharaoh was the most powerful leader on the earth in that day. The economy of Egypt was dependent upon the slaves, and if the slaves were set free, the empire would collapse. No one living in that day ever thought that something like this could ever happen. But when God is with you, who can be against you? Moses died before he actually was able to get into the promised land, and his successor, Joshua, wrote these words inspired by Jesus himself. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Now let's talk about an insurance contract that has those words in it, and consider who is saying it. Is God able to produce what he says he will do? Jesus Christ is the same today as he was in the day of the dawn of creation. He is all-powerful, all-capable, and cannot lie. When he tells you in the Holy Scriptures, no one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life, these are strong and powerful words of assurance, knowing full well that God is capable of doing what he said he will do. God says, as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. God took down the pharaohs, and Egypt has become a sandbox in the dustbin of history. Another great leader that was brought to his knees was Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. He ultimately admitted to God's supremacy over all the earth. In a near impossible situation, Joseph was sold into slavery, and with God on his side, he eventually arose to be second in command of all of Egypt. For Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the fiery furnace was no match for God's power. The three emerged without even the smell of smoke on their clothing. The only power that men have today is that the masses give them power and allow them to rule over them. In Romans, Paul writes, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of the world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think." The Bible says, "As a man thinketh, so is he." Your thoughts are powerful. They create your reality. Think about today's text. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. That's pretty inclusive when you stop to think about it. The more you trust and believe in the way in which God has operated in the past, in your life, not only in history itself, the greater will become the reality that he will never leave nor forsake you. We are all God's children. He doesn't want any harm to come to us. Jesus holds the keys to your future. They are held tightly in his hand. Jesus inspired Isaiah to write, "I have inscribed you in the palms of my hands. Your walls are continually before me." You are not surfacely inscribed on God's skin. You are a pass-through wound, an incision, something that is eternally going to be displayed with beams of the brightest of God's glory emanating from them, revealing the depth of his love eternally for you. Don't put your faith in men's institutions. They will all crumble and fall. Put your faith in the love of Jesus Christ that was proven on the cross. You are greatly loved. Remember, every week, a new video will come out telling you about the love of God through Jesus Christ that he has for you. Share this with everyone. God bless you.